Okay, so here we've got a textbook example of organized stalking. Look at these idiots making an extra path to go as close to my fence as they possibly can. They just went around a rock pile to get right next to my fence. They drove out behind my house at 7 in the morning and sat by a power pole out in the field for about half an hour and then turned on their grinder and ground up a couple pieces of brush. They didn't cut one tree. There's no trees there to cut. Then they sat around and stared at their cell phones for a while, and now they're doing some kind of make work here. There's about a million things they could be doing, but they need to arrange themselves behind this little house in the middle of nowhere to create some little busy work so they can stalk. This is how they build stalking into their daily work, so to speak. And who knows who pays these companies, but they will sit around for hours and do nothing sometimes just to create work. And this morning, this is just well, where are they? Just standing around looking at things. Then they'll come up with one little thing to do. This has to be infragard, because there's no way companies would waste their time doing little busy work like this, because sometimes they'll sit in their trucks for hours in front of my house and just sit there in the lot and pretend to be talking about or discussing work. Somebody's paying these guys for all this time that they do nothing, or very, very little, just enough to look like they did some little tiny job or something. It's just such BS, and it goes on every day. So many aircraft have to fly out of their flight paths to fly over my little house in the middle of nowhere every day and buzz my roof or whatever. It's just so disgusting, but this is so typical of the things that they do. They create whatever kind of make work they have to do in order to justify them being in your environment. It's just crazy. It was just weird when they were sitting down there in the field a few minutes ago. There was not one chainsaw that ever started up. I don't, there was no real wood to be ground in the grinder, so who knows what they were doing. Now I guess they're going to create a little fire break type of work here, or whatever. There's just 1,000 things they could be doing, but they have a reason to want to be in your yard or in your face. Just the way it is. Infragard, FBI/private company cooperation with organized stalking. I wish I could see them better. I'm filming them through the screen right now. It's the same company the same organization that organizes stalking in the stores and businesses you go in. Just our new economy. Instead of being productive, we have organized stalking. We have government reimbursing people for this make work.